All right, so this last example is the ambiguous case, is what it's called. This is example 3. The ambiguous case is called that because you're given only one angle. So angle A, in this case, is 85 degrees. Angle B we don't know, and angle C we don't know. But we happen to know two side measurements, A and B. All right, so it's the ambiguous case whenever you have angle, side, side. I'm going to be polite and write that as side, side angle. Okay, but I'm going to make a joke because we're funny in here. This is a pain in the butt because you can have one triangle, you could have two triangles, or you could have no triangles. Okay, so as we go through and do this, we're going to verify whether we have one triangle, no triangle, or two triangles. And yes, they're all possible. You got to go through and see. So you could draw this if you want to just see what it looks like. I'm not going to spend the time on the video drawing it. All right, so the first thing we're going to do here is solve for that missing piece. Notice we've got a little invisible box. We got one piece missing, so we can solve. So let's get this video so you're not watching my hand. Sine of 85 degrees divided by 15 is equal to sine of B over 25. All right, so now what's happened here is we have a missing angle. So we can calculate this. Do it the same way we did the other stuff. We cross multiply. So in this case, I'm going to do 15 sine of B is equal to 25 sine of 85 degrees. Go through and get sine by itself, so we're going to divide both sides by 15. And now we have sine of B is equal to those pieces. Now, back in geometry, you learned that you can always find a missing angle, and in this classroom for that matter, or find a missing angle by doing inverse sine of the ratio. And this is the ratio. So you're going to type this in, inverse sine. This is where you got to be really careful on the calculator because you're going to do lots of brackets, parentheses. You got to make sure all your pieces are right. So that's why I suggested before that you use the bracket for the numerator. Okay? Once you type that in, you type it in, then something crazy happens. I think your calculator says, nope, can't do that. Okay? The reason is what happens if you were just to calculate this right here, just to simplify it, and generally speaking, you're not going to do that. You're going to type the whole thing in there. You get something like this, 1.66. Okay, so you think to yourself, when can an angle give me 1.66? All of these ratios are talking about the unit circle. This is outside of the unit circle. Remember, the radius of the unit circle you can't see that. Sorry. The unit circle radius is equal to 1. In other words, it's outside of the range. Okay, so this is not possible. So this one says no solution. And it's because the ratio is actually larger than 1.